Unite community members are here today to offer support to the hundreds of people who've turned up at court today, who are just some of the thousands who've been summoned for non-payment of council tax due to cuts to council tax benefit that central government's imposed, but the local authority has chosen this year to pass on to its residents, to its poorest residents. So we're here today to ask the council to support the local people who are coming into the court, to ask them to join with us and join in our campaign to get the council to decide that next year they won't pass on the cut to their residents. So in April, we are asking you to not pass this cut on again. And we want to seriously talk to you about that and help you work out how you can do that.
Right, okay.
Are you
happy to do that?
From
okay,
today
we'll put you on our link
to say that you will come and talk to us, and we will work together to work out how you may not have to pass on this cut again
I'm
in
always
April.
happy to talk. Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay.
Happy to do that.
And this makes sense for the council because, in fact, it's costing them a hell of a lot of money through the court costs and the administrative costs to get people here at court today, and it's unlikely they're going to recoup most of this money because these people simply don't have the money to pay. They're really poor, they're already in debt, and this is just pushing them further and further into desperate poverty.
We're a charity that helps poor and vulnerable people who face debt and oppressive enforcement and poverty as a result of welfare cuts. We have a lot of clients who've been very badly affected by the changes to the council tax regime, so which for many people this is the absolute last straw. They've suffered all kinds of other benefit cuts, and now their minimum benefit payments, which is not enough to live on anyway, is being taxed because they're having to pay council tax. So we're here to support people, to get them whatever help and discretionary relief there is, but we're also here to publicise the fact that this unfair and oppressive cut has been passed on to the poorest in our society and here in Southwark. This process of collection of council tax is very, very far from a normal judicial process, even though it purports to be. The summonses are issued by the council, they're not issued by the court. The summonses have asked everybody who's liable to come here at 9:30 today for a hearing. In fact, the magistrates are hearing lots of other cases, and people are being talked to by the council and being persuaded to agree a repayment plan, and no issue of liability. The council are not prepared to consider whether any of them are liable, whether they're entitled to discretionary relief, and they're trying to prevent them going into court to argue anything by threatening them with costs if they insist on going in and no costs if they don't go in. Anybody who thinks that they can't afford to pay should apply for discretionary relief from the council, or they should apply for a payment from the hardship fund. Southwark Council is, although it has passed this cost on to the poorest, it has tried much harder than many other councils to help people, and it does have a hardship fund to which people can apply if they think that they can't afford this tax.